Well, it looks like we found us a nice place for lunch. It's a big old rock. It's like a little bench up there, place for us to sit our food there to eat. I think we're going to paddle up. Got a good place to sit, good view of the river, and cook us and have us a nice lunch. We'll get back with you when we get to food cooking.
Now, probably going to cook in that, and you and I have a bowl apiece. So, in order to put that on there, you got to have these ears out, and then you cook like that. Now, if you're going to cook with the bowl, then you put them in, and then it would sit down in there, okay? And you try to face this hole towards the wind. Let's just say the wind's coming downriver. So, and then the stove is in the little tea kettle, and you keep it in this bag because of the dissimilar metals, and you don't want it to oxidize. Dielectric situation going on here. So then, with this little Trangia burner, we're going to put some heat. And with James Randy Hicks homemade knives, and see those little indentions down there? We're going to fill it past that. You think you got it where you want it, and then it weeps and seeks up into this wall right here. That's pretty good right there. Now we're going to put that right down in there. We're going to move the heat source or the fuel totally away from it. And now we got fire. It's hard to see it with that particular type of fuel. It burns so clean that it's there. Now, that thing will suppress here in a little bit, and then it'll start coming out of those little orifices down there. And then if we wanted to slow cook something, we'd have that simmer ring. That chokes it completely off. If I wanted to stop it, I'd just drop that on it. If I got to where I had boiled it and then I wanted to simmer it, I might open that thing up about halfway and throw it on there, and we'd be like, yeah. And we've got a double bag mixture of corn, mushrooms, and cilantro. And then for today's menu, we've got pork. And it was spare ribs or something, but they was in little bitty pieces, and I cut them up into smaller pieces. And we're gonna throw that down. Thank you for holding that. Like I say, it might be a full burn on that right there. And that's another reason to have double bags. And the little handy dandy pot grippers. I know this is asking a lot of the little Trangia stove with all this amount of pork, but we're just going to see how she rolls.
Alright, we're going to let her cook for a while. Once we get her done, we'll be back and we'll start eating.
That's right.
Yeah. Got a little stove. It's a gas stove. You have to bring the tanks with you. This stove, you can't carry alcohol with you. It burns off of a butane mix. It's got a small windscreen that I use with it. Windscreen's kind of tough. It wants to blow off on you every time you turn around. This is a fairly easy stove to get lit. Turn it on and click the button and you're cooking. And on our little cook, we got some chicken and onions and some squash and zucchinis that we've been marinating for a couple of days, and we're gonna pour in and see what we can do with that. Try out my new cookware that I made. I bought a cheap set of bamboo cookware and got down on the grinder and ground it down small enough to carry with me on the river. We'll see how that works. Well, we'll let that cook up for a while. When she gets done, we'll be back. All right, we're back. Looks like we're about halfway through our cook. Got the food on simmering. Everything's looking good. It's like a little Trangia stove is doing the trick. The stove I'm cooking on is a little Snow Peak brand stove. Say hello to the camera, Cook Michael.
All right, we're doing it.
Now right here's what it's all about. We're down here cooking on the river. Got the youngin' down there fishing on the rocks. This is a way to get a kid in the outdoors and teach him how to live on his own.
Okay, see you later. All right.
Start to get all the good stuff mixed in with the meat. Boy, that looks like some good eating right there.
What old Hank say? Country boy can survive.
I can skin a buck. I can run a trot line.
That's right.
Got our cook done. There's our plate of food. We're gonna sit down here and we're gonna chow down here. Look at this pretty sight here. Can't get much better place to sit and eat a bite of lunch in a view like this right here. God has been good to us. Well, that's about to finish it up for our lunch. One last thing I'd like to put in there. Your Ziploc bag or whatever bag you bring all your food in after you cook it sure makes a good trash bag. Always pick up your trash, put it in your canoe, carry it home with you and throw it away. Don't leave it beside the river.